What's up, guys? Welcome to Life Knowledge. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. Thank you guys for watching, and watch to the end of the video so you get all the information you need. Today's video is about why prayer is important. Okay, so this is actually not supposed to be a religious video. It doesn't really have to do with any specific religion or creed or anything, but I'm going to talk about prayer, which prayer is basically saying thank you to a higher power or a deity. And it doesn't necessarily matter which higher power or deity that you worship. You can worship Allah, you can worship the universe, you can worship God, you can worship Jesus, you can worship Jehovah. You can worship anybody that you want. It doesn't matter to me specifically. But in my mind, essentially all of these are a higher power or a deity, right? And this higher power that we all worship is something outside of ourselves that's more strong and more powerful than ourselves. And the cool thing about having something that's more powerful than yourself is it allows you to let go of some level of control over the things that you can't control. Because there are so many things in this life that we can't control. There's literally only one thing in our life that we can control, and that's ourselves. We can't control anybody else outside of us. We can't control natural disasters. We can't control animals. We can't control anything. We can influence things, yes, but we cannot control anything. And so the point being here is that our higher power, believing in a higher power, means that we can assign purpose to negative answers or negative things in our life. So for example, like let's say you get hurt and you break your leg, but there's something good that comes out of it. There's a Chinese proverb where this man always says, like, we'll see, right? Like maybe. And the way that this story goes is that there's a man and he has, his entire, he loses his horse, right? And this horse runs off, and the village tells this Chinese man that, oh, we're so sorry. That's such a bad thing that your horse ran off, right? And he says, maybe. But then the horse returns the next day with 6 other horses, right? And then his son, breaks his leg trying to train these horses. And the villagers are like, oh, that's such bad luck, that's such a bad thing. And he's like, maybe. But then the next day a war starts, and his son isn't conscripted into the war because his leg is broken. He can't fight. And so the point being here is that, like, there's goodness in all things, and there's, even in the negative, right? And God or the universe can help us see those things. But it has to be up to you and your mind and your mindset and your emotions and things. It has to be up to you to choose to see the good and the bad, right? You can choose to just focus on the negative of the leg break. You can choose to focus on the negative of losing your horse or whatever. But it's also your choice to focus on the positive in the negative, right? There's always something good that can come out of something bad. Sometimes it takes a long time. Sometimes it doesn't manifest itself right away, but sometimes it does, and you're able to see the reason why things happen the way they happen, or be grateful for the way that things happen the way they happen. And so this specifically is about gratitude and saying thank you for the good and the bad. If you can smile in both the sunshine and the rain, you're a different kind of person. If you can thank God or the universe for the sunshine and the rain, you have nothing that can truly control you and affect you, right? So if you're grateful for good times and you're grateful for bad times, then essentially nothing can control you, or nothing can truly affect you in a negative way. And in the Bible, there's a story about Job where he just keeps going on. He loses his house, his car, his family, blah, blah, blah. Like, he loses everything. But then God gives him a new family, a new life, everything. And it's just as good. It's even better, right? And he had both the good times with this family and the good times with this family. So, like, he got 2 good things, right? Essentially, if you think about it. Obviously it sucks that bad things happen, right? It sucks that there are these negative situations and negative things that happen, but you don't have any control over that. You don't have any control over whether people die or live. Death is the only thing that's promised to us in life. It's the only thing that will for sure happen to you and to me and to everyone. We will all die at some point. And so there's no sense in worrying about things that you can't control. We could die at any moment. I could die right after this video. I could maybe even not even post this video. I don't even know. But the point being is that, like, we could die at any moment. And so focusing on that fear and things that you can't control doesn't help you. But focusing on things that you can control and the positive in the negative, like, I've had an amazing life. I've done amazing things with my life. I've worked hard. I've blessed people's lives. I've been able to help people in so many different ways. And I'm so grateful for that. And the point being here is back to the prayer, right? Prayer is literally a gratitude to a higher power for the good things, right? And the bad things. And so if you guys have ever seen the movie Avatar with the blue people, you see that every time that they kill an animal, they say this little saying afterwards. Like, they say, like, I'm grateful to Awa, the deity or the god. Like, thank you, Awa, for this animal's flesh, which will sustain me. And that's what a prayer is you're saying thankful to the universe, to God, to your deity, to Allah, to Jehovah, to whoever you worship. And you're saying that you're grateful for, the things that have been given to you in life. You're grateful for the food that you've been given, because something else is sacrificing itself for your sustenance. Corn is a living organism, right? Potatoes, animals, cows, sheep, chickens, they're all giving themselves up for you so that you can survive and be sustained, right? And so without that level of gratitude, you won't nearly appreciate that sacrifice as much as, you would otherwise, right? Being grateful for that sacrifice is a huge, important part of, life. Because something had to die for you to live, if you think about that. So be grateful, and just the same, like, someday we will all die, right? Our bodies will become dirt, and that dirt may, be fueling some beautiful flower, some beautiful tree, or some beautiful crop or plant, or something which will feed an animal, which will then feed a human, which will then, it's a circle of life. It's the cycle of life. And so being grateful for, things that have gone before, the ancestors and, the animals that have died for us, the plants that have died for us, is a huge part of gratitude. And that's why we pray. Prayer is essentially a thank you. So being thankful for the things that you have is proven scientifically to boost your quality of life. There have been studies done on this where when someone says thank you for something and someone is truly grateful for the things that they have, their life is happier by almost 100%. If you are happy, if you are thankful, then you will be happy. If you're grateful, you will be happy. If you have gratitude for both positive and negative things, and you can find the positive in the negative, there's nothing that can stop you from being happy. You can be happy with a broken leg because you didn't have to go to war. You can be happy that your horse ran off because it brought you back more horses, right? There's always something good in both the positive and the negative. You just have to look for it. There's no situation in life that doesn't have both a positive experience from a negative thing, or a positive thing from a positive thing. And so, just focus on the positive, focus on, gratitude, start praying, start saying thank you for things, start being grateful and have gratitude for the things that have gone before you, for the people that do things in your life. There's always someone doing something for you at all times. Someone's building the road down the street so that you can drive on it. Someone's building a house so that you can someday live in it right now. Someone's preparing your food somewhere in the world, right? So that you can eat it. Someone's killing a chicken so that you can eat it, right? Like, there are, and there are so many things, right? Like being grateful for everything just has so many benefits. And I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys for watching. Have the day you deserve. Let's level up, and I'll see you in the next one.